So I have to once again bring up the fact that Onision claims that anybody who does multiple videos of him is a stalker. Yet him doing almost 70 to 80 videos on Eugenia Cooney is alright.
Yo, dog, I heard you like boots. So I put my boots in this boot so I can stomp you while I stomp you.
So, I made a ton of videos about Eugenia Cooney
No shit, Sherlock!
throughout the years, and a lot of them I removed because I didn't want them to be triggering of her now that she's doing awesome. But having made so many videos about her, I mentioned her today, and I missed talking about her. Like, a little while ago, I donated like $300 or something like that to Eugenia, just because like it just felt like the right thing to do.
Onision, the only reason you did that was to try to make yourself look like the good guy in all this. To make it seem like you're not a creepy stalker for Eugenia Cooney. Like you've been.
See, that just makes me so happy when, like, she's like, is that the real Anit-Onision? And she's, like, smiling and stuff. Like, it could just be because she's a friendly, nice person, but it could also be that she's not mad at me. And I think that's amazing if that's actually how she feels.
Or maybe perhaps she's just trying to be polite and be nice. You know, give somebody the courtesy that they themselves didn't give her. Did you ever think about that? I mean, let's face it, you acted like a piece of shit towards her, so... And between you and her, she, you know, ultimately is the better person for not lashing out and trying to defame you. Well, I mean, at this point, there's so much on you. Oh my gosh. Your credibility is in the shit.
All right, so there's Eugenia Cooney thanking me for being nice. I haven't watched this in months. This was a video posted to my channel a while ago, but it's really nice to see Eugenia Cooney appreciating me saying nice things and being positive. And what I would hope anyone would take out of this is that she's the kind of person who, even if she's had like an issue with you in the past, she can still see the good in things that people do.
But that would imply that you actually did something good to begin with, Onision.
Oh, shit! Burn! Burn!
And what's so incredible about that is, like, most people, it seems like they aren't capable of seeing the good in people that they're not on good terms with or whatever. But she is, like, literally above and beyond that average human. And she can see the good in, I guess, all people. I mean, if you can see the good in me, you can pretty much see the good in anyone.
You shame people on the internet because they didn't follow your ideology. I'm sorry. Once again, I have to point out, you would have to have some good in you to begin with.
But let's get to actually discussing what matters, and that's how Eugenia's been doing these days.
How about no? And no offense, but with the harm that you've tried to cause, it should be none of your damn business.
So a while ago, and fully capitalized on the Eugenia Cooney situation.
You mean Jack and Glenn gave her own side to the whole situation when it came to, you know, her experiences that weren't brought up in the Shane Dawson documentary. And the only reason she did that was because she, in some way, felt upset that not all the information was, you know, brought to light. Which, I will agree with some people that some of that stuff should have been left alone. I will agree with some people that, you know, it brings to light some of the other stuff that's going on that could cause Eugenia to relapse. All in all, I feel like with Jack and Glenn's video, it was just to give her own experiences with the whole situation. That's it. So, for the most part, and I'm gonna say this, you have no right to claim, or at least shame somebody for capitalizing on, I'm using quotes by the way, capitalizing on a situation, considering the fact, oh wait, that's right, you made 70 to 80 videos with ads shaming Eugenia Cooney and using fake positivity videos.
And it was a little upsetting because it was like she was saying basically that Eugenia Cooney, she was just saying non-positive things about Eugenia Cooney. It was really bad. And in that, like, let's just not. Said that Eugenia Cooney was not going to get better or something like that. And I felt like calling full BS on that.
She brought to light that there may be some situations or issues that could cause her to relapse. That was the main concern of the video. And I'm going to say this, if what Jacqueline Glenn said was true about the individuals involved that caused Eugenia Cooney to be the way that she was, then probably I would agree that she could relapse due to certain influences. And you are seriously going to shame somebody who is bringing to light what really happened. I'm sorry, but aren't you the quote-unquote fact machine?
Because I believe in Eugenia Cooney, and I believe that she is capable of recognizing when she needs help, now that she's actually been to get help. So here's what Eugenia looked like when she got back. As you can see, I don't want to comment on anything specifically because I don't want to trigger anybody, but I will say that she looks amazing here.
Okay, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes to people who are suffering from anorexia or bulimia, or any eating disorder, and yes, I know that usually it's the two, isn't the worst thing to do to comment on how they look if they're recovering? Because there's some chance that they may relapse. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, because if that's the case, he kind of contradicted himself too, saying that, oh, I'm not going to comment on certain things, but she looks amazing. I'm sorry, you're an idiot, Onision. You really are. Now for the rest of the video, it's just him stroking his own ego, applauding himself for, bringing, I'm using quotes, positivity to Eugenia Cooney, when in reality, he's made videos profiting on her situation, which is something that he is shaming Jacqueline Glenn for using, or doing, sorry. In fact, with this whole situation, you could actually be spending time with your spouse instead of making a video obsessing over another woman on the internet. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. I don't want to make too long of a video, because, let's face it, this was a short one, and as I looked through the videos, started to see where he was just going to stroke his ego, I figured I was going to call it. So, thank you guys so much for watching, truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a comment if you guys have anything you would like to add to the whole conversation. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys want to watch me play video games, go check out the Let's Play of The Last of Us that I did. This is part 2 in the background, which again, I have to point out, I apologize for the scheduling of part 2 and 1, because part 2 for some reason got scheduled before 1. And I blame YouTube for that, because they fucked up my scheduling. So, again, for those who want to watch it, go check it out. It was a lot of fun. If you guys can, also, especially for newcomers, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and you guys take care. Peace.